The Eastern Naga Student Federation has congratulated Mr. Nltv Yimkung on being elected as its new president. A two-day protest by the Council of Teacher Association of Nagaland and NNQF continued for the second day outside the Department of Higher Education in Kohima, demanding the cancellation of backdoor appointment of 147th assistant professor and librarians. On 17 April at Twensang, Deputy Chief Minister Yantungo Paton attended the valedictory program of the 8th Eastern Naga Student Federation Cultural Fest cum General Conference as the chief guest. On the occasion of Easter, the United Naga Democratic Party extends warm greeting to the people of Nagaland and Naga communities worldwide. On the occasion of Good Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi paid tribute to the courage and sacrifices of Jesus Christ. Hello and welcome to Nltv English Prime Time. This is Chanjan Kasar and now let's look into news in detail. The Eastern Naga Student Federation has congratulated Mr. Nltv Yimkung on being elected as its new president. Recognized for his strong background in student and youth leadership, Mr. Yimkung has previously served in various key roles including Vice President of ENSF and Deputy Speaker of YAA. ENSF expressed confidence that under his leadership, the Federation will achieve greater unity and progress for Eastern Naga students. A two-day protest by the Council of Teachers Association of Nagaland and NNQF continued for the second day outside the Department of Higher Education in Kohima, demanding the cancellation of backdoor appointment of 147 assistant professor and librarians. The protesters will continue their agitation on Monday unless their demands are met. Meanwhile, the Joint Director of Department of Higher Education informed that a letter has been forwarded to the higher authorities and a meeting on the matter will be held soon.
Mukan aji 7 baji tak rukishi aro morning bra 7 baji tak rukiado with sun with rain we have waited and finally the joint director he came out aro tai ahigina mukan ge takan authority no hoy and they have forwarded the issue to the government in a kushi. So that part I didn't understand well. Hulibi mukan aro mandi continue kuribo aro khodi wapas jagina mukan ini internal discussion ki thagole ase thakibo itu bichi de mukan la strategy ki hubo itu mandi chanibo aro mandi continue kuribo. And as of now we are not satisfied with their response. In fact there was no response at all. Taikan ini clarification iktai dishi itu clarification taikan authority no hoy itu kushi. So so far what we know is only those information. So we are looking forward to gather at the same venue on Monday, and maybe some of the conveners and whoever are the forerunners, maybe they will have some kind of discussion and we will have to come up with a strategy, and we will be meeting on Monday, and only on Monday we will know what we will be doing, and only on Monday everyone will know what it's going to be. Mukan itu step to aro ajirati ikpar chaigina mukan ikpar discussion kuribo, so I couldn't disclose it now, but we are going to have a discussion on that. Itu bichidi Monday abni kambi chanibo.
On 17 April at Twensang, Deputy Chief Minister Yantungo Paton attended the valedictory program of the 8th Eastern Naga Student Federation Cultural Fest cum General Conference as the chief guest. In his speech, he expressed happiness to be among future leaders and emphasized the importance of unity for peace and development among the Naga people. He praised Chief Minister Nifirio's commitment to developing Eastern Nagaland by creating new district to ensure grassroots level progress. Paton congratulated the new ENSF team and encouraged student leaders to guide society with trust and vision. MLA Indichoba also addressed the gathering, appreciating ENSF pioneers for their work and urging students to avoid drugs and not depend solely on government jobs. They even featured cultural performances and speeches from student leaders and other dignitaries. On the occasion of Easter, the United Naga Democratic Party extended warm greetings to the people of Nagaland and Naga communities worldwide. In its message, the party emphasized Easter as the time of hope, renewal and unity, highlighting the resurrection of Jesus Christ as a symbol of transformation and grace. UNDP called for reflection on shared values, faith, love, justice and community, and reaffirmed its commitment to honest leadership and include development. The message concluded with a call for unity and purpose, urging people to rise together in faith and service. On April 17, the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority under the Home Department issued a weather advisory for the state. Light rainfall and moderate rain are expected in almost all districts of Nagaland until April 24. This shower may be accompanied by thunderstorm and lightning in isolated areas. Tuensang district is expected to experience heavy rainfall on April 20 and 21. As a result, residents are urged to take precautions against lightning strike, high wind and disruption of communication. The lowland and foothill areas including Dimapur, Newland, Chumukedima, Bandari, Tizit and Tuli are particularly vulnerable to waterlogging and flash flood due to the risk of high precipitation in the hill sector. The NSDMA also advised all district disaster management authorities and relevant departments to remain on high alert to protect life and property during this period. In accordance with directive from the Office of the Commissioner and the Urban Development Department, ADC Pungro James T. Tulitikur has announced a complete ban on certain single-use plastic items starting May 1, 2025. The ban includes all sub-carry bags, regardless of thickness, and plastic water or soft drink bottle below 1 liter capacity. The rule applies to educational institution officers, shop, hotel, religious bodies and other establishments under Pungro Town Council. Penalties for violators include Rs 10,000 fine for the first offence, Rs 20,000 for the second and possible permit cancellation for repeated violation. The Nagaland Cricket Association has officially announced its under-14 boys team for its first Northeast Little Master Trophy 2025 to be held in Guwahati, Assam from April 19 to 30. The 17-member squad was selected by the men's selection subcommittee and will represent Nagaland in its interstate tournament organized by the Assam Cricket Association. Teams from all 8 northeastern states will compete at ACA Ground, Fulung and Annex Ground. ACA Stadium Guwahati support staff includes team manager Vinoto Awomi, coaches Tali Kiba and Kichisen Kipen, strength and conditioning coach Lanu Mongla Jamir and physio Duvo Ruho. The NCA extends its best wishes to the young players and staff, expressing hope that the tournament will be a meaningful and enriching experience for the team. The Nagaland Health Protection Society under the Department of Health and Family Welfare has raised serious concern over the delay in health insurance claim settlements by the Future Generally Indian Insurance Co. Limited under the Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme and Ayushman Bharat PMJY. As of April 14, claims worth Rs 48.81 crore remain pending, affecting hospital and patients across the state. NHPS clarified that many of the claims flagged by FGI as fraudulent were genuine or under investigation, and that FGI had failed to provide proper evidence or respond to joint verification proposals. Despite the Nagaland government paying the full premium of Rs 91.99 crore, FGI continues to withhold payments. NHPS has taken regulatory steps for escalating the issue to IRDAI, NHA and the Minister of Finance, and is also exploring legal options. Hospitals refusing cashless service have been advised, while beneficiaries are encouraged to visit Government Hospital, Christian Institute of Health Science and Research, Dimapur, or Empanel Hospital outside Nagaland, where cashless treatments will continue. NHPS reaffirmed its commitment to ensure healthcare access and holding the insurance accountable. The Eastern Nagaland National Workers Association held an emergency meeting on April 17, reaffirming its support for the GPRN NSCN unification under the leadership of General Retired MB Neopa Konyak and Ino Alizo Venu. The ENNWA condemned Kitovi Zimomi for misusing the NSCN NK name, calling it misleading and self-servicing. They accused him of deceiving the public even after being expelled from the GPRN NSCN unification and rejected his attempt to mislead people. The ENNWA also condemned Zimomi's disrespectful comments about General Konyak, emphasizing his long service to the Naga cause. They declared that any ceasefire agreement with Zimomi's group will not be accepted in Eastern Nagaland and will not be recognized by the GPRN NSCN unification. ENNWA urged all parties to engage in dialogue for a lasting solution that respects the Naga people's wish and ensure a peaceful future. The Bharatiya Janata Party-led government of Tripura is prepared to start a campaign in support of the Contagious Waqf Amendment Act 2025. Dispelling the misconception propagated by the opposition parties is the goal of the action. Rajiv Bhattacharjee, the head of the Tripura BJP, claimed that the campaign will begin on April 20 and go until May 5. On the other hand, Chief Minister Manik Saha, State Party President, Lok Sabha MP Biplab Kumar Deb and BJP National Secretary Anil Anthony attended a meeting to discuss the campaign for the Waqf Amendment Act. A 7-member team from Mizoram will travel to Guwahati on April 24 for official level talks with Assam to help resolve the long-standing border dispute between the two states. The meeting will take place on April 25 and focus on preparing for the next round of minister-level talks. The border dispute involves a 164.6 km stretch shared by Mizoram's Aizawl, Kolasip and Mamit district with Assam's Chachar, Karimganj and Hilakandi district. Mizoram refers to the 1875 boundary under the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation, while Assam follows a 1933 survey of India map. Both states claim overlapping areas and there have been no official group demarcation. Clashes have happened in the past, most seriously in July 2021 when a violent conflict between the states' police forces left 7 people's dead. Mizoram's government, led by Home Minister K. Sadanga, is preparing carefully for the meeting, aiming to protect its land and ensure peace along the border. Union Minister Jyoti Aditya M. Scindia, along with Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bala, reviewed ongoing development projects in Manipur at Raj Bhavan, Imphal on 17 of April. Key focus area included handicrafts, sport, tourism, agriculture and infrastructure such as IT, SEZS, hospital and national highways. Later, Scindia chaired a high-level task force meeting on sport for the northeastern region where leaders from Mizoram, Nagaland and Meghalaya joined via video conferencing. Thus, emphasizing was laid on talent development, public-private partnership and promoting women in sport. Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chona Main chaired a high-level review meeting at the comprehensive scheme for strengthening the transmission and distribution system in Namsai, focusing on accelerating work to ensure reliable power supply, especially in remote areas. With multiple hydropower projects underway, Main emphasized the need for a robust transmission and distribution network to support the state's growing energy need. The meeting reviewed progress, identified bottlenecks and announced the commission of 3 key power infrastructure projects: the 33 kV site of the 132 kV Ninglok substation, the 33 kV Ninglok Ruksin line and the 33 kV Oyan substation. Main urged Power Grid Corporation of India Limited to expedite pending work and collaborate with district administration and power department for smooth implementation. The government aims to transform Arunachal Pradesh into a power surplus state, ensuring equitable access to quality electricity for all. We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more update. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. The women's wing of the Congress party in Meghalaya has urged Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma to ban pornographic website in the state due to concern about rising sexual crime against children. In a letter, Meghalaya Pradesh Mahila Congress President Joblin Scott pointed out that easy access on online porn is influencing young people and may be contributing to sexual assault on minors. They have proposed blocking porn sites, improving cyber surveillance, stricter content regulations, working with internet providers and law enforcement, and running educational campaigns on digital safety in school and communities. The Congress hopes this action will help protect children and reduce crime against minors in Meghalaya. Two Bangladeshi women were arrested at Agartala railway station on April 18 for illegally entering India by crossing the barbed wire fence along the Indian-Bangladesh border. Based on a secret tip-off, a joint operation was carried out by Agartala GRP, RPF, BSF and the Intelligence Division. The two women, Nadia Akhtar Mim, 19 years, and Barisal and Rupali Akhtar, 38, from Manikarj, planned to travel to Mumbai via Kolkata by train. During questioning, they admitted to entering India without documents. A female police team from Agartala GRP is continuing the investigation and police suspect more people may be involved. A case has been registered and both women were sent to court for police remand.
आप सभी को नागालैंड टीवी पर के स्वागतम है और हम लोग देख पा रहे हैं त्रिपुरा में अब बांग्लादेशी का जो अनुप्रवेश है वो दिन के दिन बढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन ये जो बांग्लादेशी है वो किस तरह से त्रिपुरा पर प्रवेश कर रहे हैं ये कुछ पता नहीं। अब इंडिया और बांग्लादेश जो इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर है वहाँ पर इतना सारा बीएसएफ जवान होने के बाद भी किस तरह से ये जो बांग्लादेशी है वो भारत का जो स्मॉल स्टेट है त्रिपुरा, वो त्रिपुरा पर घुस रहे हैं, इसके लिए एक क्वेश्चन मार्क उठ रहा है। अगरतला जीआरपी, बीएसएफ, आरपीएफ ये मिलकर दो ये बांग्लादेशी महिला को अरेस्ट किया है अगरतला रेलवे स्टेशन से, और वो जो बांग्लादेशी ये महिला है इनका उद्देश्य था अगरतला रेलवे स्टेशन से ट्रेन से कर कलकत्ता से मुंबई जाने के लिए, लेकिन अभी अगरतला जो ये जीआरपी थाना है वो एक सीक्रेट इंफॉर्मेशन के थ्रू उन दो बांग्लादेशी महिला को अरेस्ट किया है और वो दो बांग्लादेशी महिला को आज अदालत पर पेश किया जाएगा। त्रिपुरा से कैमरा के साथ नागालैंड टीवी।
स्टेशन में एक जॉइंट ऑपरेशन हुआ है जिसमें अगरतला जीआरपीएफ, आरपीएफ, बीएसएफ और हमारा जो और भी सिस्टर एजेंसी है सब मिलके, तो इसमें दो लेडी बीटी नेशनल को अरेस्ट किया गया है अगरतला रेल स्टेशन से। तो वो एक्चुअली इलीगली मतलब बॉर्डर क्रॉस होके अगरतला रेल स्टेशन होके कलकत्ता होके वो मुंबई जाने वाले थे, ऐसा पूछने से बताया। तो नाम बोलने से वो बोला कि एक का नाम है नदिया अख्तर हिम जो 19 इयर्स एज है उनका, और वो बोरिशाल डिस्ट्रिक्ट से बिलोंग करता है बांग्लादेश, और दूसरा जो है रूपाली अख्तर उनका उम्र है 38 और वो मानिकगंज जिला से बिलोंग करता है जो बांग्लादेश में होता है। तो कल ही हम लोगों ने उन लोगों के खिलाफ हमारा अगरतला जीआरपीएस में एक केस दर्ज किया है जिसमें जो नया कानून है BNS एक्ट, IPB एक्ट और फॉरेनर एक्ट है। तो आज हम लोग उन लोगों को लॉ एंड कोर्ट में पेश कर रहे हैं और उन लोगों के पास से कुछ स्मार्ट मोबाइल फ़ोन भी है, कुछ ब्रोकन भी है और एक आईफोन भी है, कुछ इंडियन करेंसी BD करेंसी भी बरामद हुआ है और एक बांग्लादेशी पासपोर्ट भी मिला है। तो हम लोग ये देख रहे हैं कि उन लोगों को एंट्री में जो इलीगल एंट्री किया है उसमें कौन मदद किया है, टाउट के जैसा काम किया है और हम लोग जरूर उनको एक
Violent clashes over a land dispute broke out on April 17 between residents of Shangching and Lungrepung Tang village in Manipur's Ukhrul district. The incident left one person dead and 5 others injured. Ramyo Karki, a 36-year-old man from Shangching village, was seriously injured and later died. Among the injured were 3 others from Shangching and 2 from Lungrepung Tang, all of whom suffered bullet wound. In response, the district administration imposed an indefinite curfew and enforced a prohibitory order under Section 163 of the BNSS 2023, starting at 2:30 p.m. on April 17. The order bans people from leaving their homes or taking part in any activities that could disturb peace in area. Security forces have been deployed to the region to prevent further violence and maintain in law and order. In Udaipur, Komadi district of Tripura, drug addictions has long been a cause of death for young people. In a commendable feat, the OC of Udaipur, Radha Kishorpur police station, Babul Das arrested the drug dealers by conducting an anti-drug operation in many locations with a seizable police team dressed in plain clothes. 2 well-known drug traffickers were first taken into custody, but the primary traffickers could not be apprehended. Later, 4 infamous drug traffickers from Udaipur city were apprehended by the police after they carried out an operation in many locations. Sanjit Namad, Bishal Das, Abdul Mia and Prasanjit Debnath are the name of the drug traffickers that were taken into custody. Numerous cocaine and other narcotics have been successfully recovered by the police from the drug traffickers who were detained, and the police claimed that by checking a car and motorcycle, they were able to find out all this drug. The other drug traffickers engaged in this case will be apprehended by the police, who will also continue to question the 4 drug traffickers who have been illegally been caught. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha ordered the police to take swift action against Shyamal Das, a 39-year-old laborer accused of molesting a tribal student in an auto rickshaw in Agartala. The student had recorded evidence of the incident and shared it on social media, prompting strong reaction from the public and politicians, including Tripura royal family member Pradyot Kishore Nainka Debarmant. Acting quickly, the police examined CCTV footage, activated informers and arrested Das within 24 hours. A case has been registered against him under non-violable section of the BNSS and he has been sent to court. The Chief Minister assured that public government is committed to ensuring women's safety.
जानते हैं कल एक इंसिडेंट हुआ, एक स्टूडेंट जीबी से ऑटो में बोर्ड होके यूनिवर्सिटी में जा रही थी, तब एक पैसेंजर उससे मिसबिहेव किया है, मॉडेस्टी आउटरीच किया है। तो ये तुरंत हम लोगों ने ये खबर मिलते ही एक स्पेशल टीम बना दिया अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ SDPO सदर एंड OC वुमेन वेस्ट, और हम लोगों ने पूरा इसका पिक्चर हमें मिल गया था, वीडियो भी मिल गया था। तो हम पूरा सोशल मीडिया में भी हम लोग ये जो पुलिस फ्रेंड है, पुलिस खबरी है, उन सबको ये शेयर करके और CCTV जो है वो सब एनालाइज करके हम उस आज सुबह 10:45 AM को उसको अरेस्ट कर दिया है और एक केस भी ले लिया है इसमें नॉन वेलेबल सेक्शन में, स्ट्रिक्ट केस लेके उसको कोर्ट में फॉरवर्ड किया है और उसका बेल भी रिजेक्ट हुआ है अभी जेसी में।
सर सेक्शन क्या ले?
सेक्शन ये 74, 78, 79 BNS और 351 BNS स्टॉकिंग का है, ऑपरेजिंग मॉडेस्टी है, क्रिमिनल असॉल्ट ऑफ वुमेन बेसिक।
सर जनरल पूछताछ से क्या मिला? वो मानसिक संतुलन
ठीक है, वो ऐसे मतलब लेबरर है, उसका घर गोमती डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है, लेकिन उधर इधर ही रहता है, इधर ही ऐसे कोई ठिकाना नहीं है, इधर उधर घूमता रहता है, लेबर का काम करता है, ऐसे बोल सकते कोई मतलब फैमिली नहीं है उसकी।
यहाँ पर कहाँ पर रहते हैं?
यहाँ पे मतलब उसका कोई फिक्स्ड पोजीशन नहीं है, एक बार बर्तला में रहता है, एक बार जीबी में रहता है, काम मिलने से छोटा मोटा काम कर देता है ऐसे।
सर कोई नशा वैसा करता है ऐसे
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
नाम क्या है उनका?
इसका नाम श्यामल दास है, 39 ईयर्स।
सर इसके खिलाफ कितने कंप्लेंट दर्ज किया था?
A significant narcotic network was dismantled by the Assam police in Kandigram Malwa village in Badarpur town during a pivotal operation. In the Karimganj district of Assam, Shribhumi police detained 2 drug dealers and confiscated 1,50,000 yaba pills on Thursday. Other investigations are underway to find and arrest others connected to them. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, has praised the police for the operation. A suspicious fire broke out around 1 a.m. near Netaji Memorial Club in Durgapur, Unakoti district, destroying a large road construction machine. Locals allege a gang of miscreants set the machine on fire despite 2 emergency calls. The fire brigade didn't respond initially. Firefighters arrived only after police were informed, and together they managed to control the blaze. Preliminary reports suggest the fire may be linked to an internal dispute within the Kailashahar Contracting Company. No formal police complaint had been filed as of 9 a.m. Friday, and those responsible remain unidentified. The incident has caused panic on the village, and authorities have launched an investigation and promised to tighten security. On Thursday, April 17, Mumbai police arrested 5 fraudsters from Morigao, Assam, involved in a credit card scheme worth rupees 1.26 crore. The gang used fake identities with high credit scores to get credit cards and max them out. The scheme came to light after the bank tried to contact the cardholder for unpaid payments and found the documents were fake. The police traced the fraud using technical intelligence and arrested the suspect, and the gang created fake PAN and other cards, applied for credit card and sometimes loan. They intercepted the card deliveries in Mumbai or Delhi, used the card and then discarded them. Morigao had recently become a hub for cybercrime, with criminal gangs specializing in bank fraud, including the recent scam. On the occasion of Good Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to the courage and sacrifice of Jesus Christ, stating that the day inspires kindness, compassion and unity. Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi also extended wishes emphasizing value of empathy and peace. Good Friday, observed across India on the 5th day of Holy Week, hold special significance in Christian majority regions like Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Kerala, Goa and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Locally, the day is also called Dukhaveli in Malayalam and Punita Valley or Periya Valley in Tamil. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav highlighted India's growing electronic manufacturing and export prowess driven by enabling policies and incentives. Electronics manufacturing has risen fivefold to over rupees 11 lakh crore, while exports have grown 6 times to rupees 3.25 lakh crore in the last decade, generating 25 lakh jobs. Vaishnav emphasized India's reliability and respect for IP right give its product a global advantage. A protest rally was organized in Hyderabad on Friday against the WAF Amendment Act, with demonstrators demanding its immediate repeal. The protest took place after Friday prayers at the historic Mecca Masjid. Scores of demonstrations carrying placards reading "We strongly condemn and oppose WAF Amendment Act 2025" marched from Charminar to Darul Sifa ground. The Enforcement Directorate has sealed a resort in Tamil Nadu's Rameshwaram town as part of a money laundering probe against its promoters. The property belongs to Seven Hills Pamban Island Resort. 60 rooms and vacant land have been attached by the ED. The case stepped from an FIR lodged by the Kolkata police against two companies, TM Traders and KK Traders. Vishwa Hindu Parishad International President Alok Kumar on Friday said that VHP will hold demonstration and sit-ins across the country on Saturday, demanding imposition of President's rule in West Bengal in light of violence in Murshidabad. 3 persons were killed in communal violence in the Samsherganj, Suti, Dulain and Jagipur areas of Murshidabad district, having a Muslim majority populating during the protests against the WAF Amendment Act on April 11 and 12.
This program is focused only onto the Bengal incidents. Tomorrow, in the entire country, on all district headquarters, the VHP will hold demonstrations or sit-ins and will present a memorandum to the collector addressed to the President of India to consider imposing of President's rule in West Bengal. Even when the issue is against the central government, the violence is being perpetrated against the Hindus only. It's an effort of ethnic cleansing, where the Hindus are in a minority, to force them out of it. And the government, in every such case, has been unable or rather complicit in the violence. And second, and we are surprised that an elected chief minister who has taken an oath of allegiance to the Indian Constitution declares in a public meeting that she will not implement a central law. That's against Constitution. And this also.
The Indian naval sailing vessel Tarini, crewed by 2 women officers, Lieutenant General Commander Dilna K and Lieutenant Commander Rupa A, has crossed the Cape of Good Hope, marking a significant milestone in their circumnavigation journey. The vessel was ceremonially flagged off from Cape Town on April 15, and the crew is now charting a course for India after navigating the water of the Southern Ocean and crossing the 3 major capes: Cape of Good Hope, Cape Lewin and Cape Horn. The Indian Navy praised the crew's exceptional shipmanship, resilience and teamwork, saying it set a new benchmark for Indian sailing and inspires the nation. Tarini was flagged off from Goa on October 2 last year by Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi and is expected to return to Goa by the end of May, completing the Navika Sagar Pranikrama 2 expedition.
This is a moment which we have been waiting for since the last few years. It really feels incredible. We have successfully rounded the Cape Horn.
It's an honor and privilege to represent India and Indian Navy, and we proudly fly our flags here at Cape Horn.
Malaysian Deputy Foreign Minister Datuk Mohammed bin Alamin met with Union Minister of State for External Affairs Pabita on Friday. The Indian-Malaysian Comprehensive Strategic Partnership was the main topic of the bilateral meeting. Also on Thursday, Margarita arrived in Kuala Lumpur. The Indian minister had expressed excitement over ministers' senior authorities in Malaysia engaging with representatives of the Indian community and leaders of the Indian community in Malaysia and attending the inauguration of activities under the Asian Indian Year of Tourism 2025. As part of the Asian India Tourism Professionals Exchange Program 2025, Margarita is leading a group to attend the Malaysian Association of Tour and Travel Agents Fair in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on April 18-19. At least 33 exiles, including 17 with a cumulative bounty of Rs 49 lakh, surrendered before security forces in Chhattisgarh's Sukma district, citing disappointment with Moi's ideology and atrocities in tribals. The surrendered cadres were impressed by the state government's Niyat Nilanar scheme and new surrendered and rehabilitation policy. Among them were high-ranking members including Mochaki Joga and his wife Mochaki Jogi, each carrying a reward of Rs 8 lakh. The district have been significant efforts to encourage Naxalite surrenders, with the Babesati village panchayat now declared Naxalite free after 11 cadres surrendered.
पुलिस और सीआरपीएफ द्वारा जिले में जो नक्सल निर्मूलन अभियान का काम जो चल रहा है उसके तहत आज 9 महिला नक्सली सहित 22 नक्सलियों ने आज आत्मसमर्पण किया है। जो आत्मसमर्पित नक्सली है उसमें मार डिवीजन, नुआपड़ा डिवीजन, उसके अलावा बटालियन और सुकमा जिले में जो विविध आरपीसी जनता सरकार के संगठन है उसके अध्यक्ष व सदस्यों द्वारा आत्मसमर्पण किया गया है। नक्सली द्वारा जो उनकी विचारधारा है नक्सलियों की, वो जो खोखली विचारधारा से तंग होकर आज आत्मसमर्पण किया है। इसके बाद नक्सलियों को कौशल्य विकास और अन्य जो शासन की योजना है और आत्मसमर्पण नीति के लाभ है उसके तहत उनको लाभ दिया जाएगा। इसके अलावा नक्सल ग्राम पंचायत मुक्त सदस्य नाम की भी योजना अब नई आत्मसमर्पण पॉलिसी में आई है, उसके अंतर्गत भी इसमें सरेंडर किया जा रहा है।
सर जो सरेंडर नक्सली हैं सर कौन से कैडर के हैं सर, क्या किस इलाके में सर सक्रिय रहे हैं?
ये अलग अलग रैंक के हैं। नक्सलियों पे लगभग 40 लाख का इनाम है और कुछ नक्सलियों पे 8 लाख का इनाम है, 5 लाख का इनाम है। रैंक इसमें डीवीसी लेके एसीएम से लेकर।
In Gangtok, Sikkim, tourist Mahababu Nayak from Bhubaneswar, Odisha praised the local police for swiftly recovering his stolen phone. The thief occurred at MG Market on April 2 and Nayak filed a report at Sadar police station. After efficient tracking by the police, Nayak was informed on April 10 that his phone had been recovered, for which he thanked LNK Namrata Sewa for her constant communication and professionalism, and also appreciated Police Inspector Niraj Katwara for his leadership. Therefore, Nayak praised the entire Sikkim police team for their dedication and excellent service. A National Human Rights Commission team visited Malda, West Bengal to investigate recent violence in Murshidabad district, where 3 people were killed and many residents fled to neighboring Malda district for shelter. The violence erupted amid protests against the central government's amendment to the WAF Amendment Act. The NHRC team met with affected families at the temporary refugee camp at Parlalpur High School in Malda. Taking note of their grievances, the Commission had taken SUO motu cognizance to the situation and decided to conduct an on-the-spot inquiry, directing a detailed report to be submitted within 3 weeks. India's Minister of External Affairs has rejected comments made by Bangladesh interim government regarding recent incident of communal violence in West Bengal's Murshidabad district. MEA spokesperson Ranbir Jaswal stated that Bangladesh remarks were this indigenous attempt to draw parallels between the two countries' treatment of minorities. Jaswal emphasized that perpetrators of criminal acts against minorities in Bangladesh continues to roam free, urging Bangladesh to focus on protecting its own minorities instead of making unwanted comments. The controversy arose after Reports suggested Bangladesh miscreants were involved in the violence, which Bangladesh vehemently denied. Bangladesh Chief Advisor's press secretary condemned attack on Muslims in West Bengal and urged India's authorities to ensure their safety. On April 17, President Donald Trump, during a meeting with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, emphasized that he is in no rush to finalize trade deals, pointing to the revenue generated from tariff as leverage. He suggested that agreements with the European Union and other countries would be easy to reach, but would come at a certain point. Meloni's visit meeting with Trump marked the first face-to-face talk between the US President and the European leaders since the partial suspension of 20% tariff on European export.
Your warm welcome. Thank you for this occasion, which is aimed to strengthen our relation, our friendship that comes from very far. You know, today is April 17, and April 17 marks the anniversary of the agreement that allowed Cristoforo Colombo to make his trip. And I say to remember how ancient are our ties, but also to remind that we both share another fight, which is the fight against the woke and
not just South America, all over the world, the Congo and Africa. Many people come from the Congo. I don't know what that is, but they came from the Congo. And all over the world they came in, opened their jails. Venezuela, practically all of their prisoners released into our country. We took them because we had an incompetent administration called the Biden administration. And to think what they've done to our country. You're so lucky, yes.
In italiano?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
I'm not sure that what we...
Presidente Meloni, volevo sapere cosa pensava del fatto che il Presidente Trump ha considerato responsabile Zelensky della guerra in Ucraina e poi se avete parlato delle spese militari e qual è il limite massimo a cui ha detto che può arrivare l'Italia.
Only if the Prime Minister remains the Prime Minister can it be our best. she's doing a great job, and yeah, certainly one of our great allies, not just in Europe, anywhere. She's a fantastic person, and
US airstrikes targeting the Ras Issa oil port held by Yemen's Houthi rebels killed 20 people and wounded 50 others, according to the Houthi group. However, the Houthis later praised the death toll to 38 people killed and 102 others wounded. The US military Central Command confirmed the strike, stating its aim was to eliminate the port as a source of fuel for the Iran-backed Houthi terrorists and deprive them of illegal revenue. The port is critical infrastructure, handling around 70% of Yemen's import and 80% of its humanitarian assistance. The US Central Command claimed the strike wasn't intended to harm the people of Yemen, who they believed want to live peacefully, free from Houthi subjugation. That is all for the Nltv English Prime Time. For more news and update, keep watching Nagaland TV.